Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to welcome you to today's presentation. We'll be exploring the education inflation rate in India. On this first slide, you see the title of our session, Education Inflation Rate in India. Over the next few minutes, we'll look at what this means, why it matters, and some key insights into how education costs are changing. So let's get started and dive into this important topic together. He pichle enos, he dashak enos, he may enos. He bhadat enos, he may enos education inflation, he yani enos, he kirinos, he shiksha enos, he mahangai enos. He samanya enos, he dupe enos, he seanos 8, he seanos 12, he ptatishet enos, he keanos, he beachenos, he dahienos, he haenos, he yahenos, he darenos, he amenos, he tarenos, he parenos, he samanya enos, he mahangai enos, he seanos, he bahut enos, he adhik enos, he haenos, he eskaenos, he matalabenos. He haenos, he kirenos, he kienos. He harenos 6, he seanos 7, he salenos, he maenos, he dogonianos, he hoinos, he suctienos, he haenos, he yahenos, he hamateanos, he lirenos, he didgakalakenos, he vitienos, he yodnaenos, he banateanos, he sameanos, he akenos, he bahutenos, he hienos, he mahetvaporenos, he chitaenos, he kaenos, he vishaenos, he dahaenos, he haenos. He halakienos, 2025, he kaenos, he mudhienos, he kaenos, he tajainos. Yakarhanenos, he seanos, he patainos, he choltainos, he haenos, he kirenos, he yahenos, he darenos, he lugabhugenos 4, he seanos 4.3, he ptatishetenos, he kaenos, he aspasenos, he haenos, he lakenenos, he ismeanos, he utater, havenos, he hoinos, he suctainos, he haenos. He isleanos, he humeanos, he satutkenos, he dahanainos, he chahienos. He yahenos, he uchenos, he darenos, he parivaroenos, he keanos, he lipenos, he bahutenos, he jatudienos, he banatienos, he haenos, he kirenos, he vaenos, he aneanos, he waleanos, he shikshaenos, he kachoenos, he kienos, he yodnaenos, he odenos, he sahienos, he tarenos, he seanos, he neveshenos, he kareanos, he takienos, he unkienos, he bachetenos, he odenos, he bastavicenos, he kudchenos. He kaenos, he beachenos, he barthaenos, he putkenos, hindi, he naenos, he dahenos, he jaenos. He istenos, he batenos, he kaenos, he mahatbenos, he hamateanos, he pureanos, he ptustateanos, he kaenos, he makasadenos, he seanos, he jorthaenos, he haenos, he kyakienos, he sahienos, he yodnaenos, he odenos, he neveshenos, he hienos, he humeanos, he innenos, he mahangaianos, he kaenos, he ptabhavenos, he seanos, he bachaenos, he sucteanos, he haenos. He agenos, he humenos, he batenos, he kadegeanos higher inflation rate, he maenos, he yogdanenos, he daneanos, he waleanos, he kuchenos, he mukienos factors, he kaenos, he bateanos, he maenos, he subseanos, he pahaleanos, he barhienos, he huienos tuition, he peaceanos. He yani enos, he college enos, he odd enos, he school enos, he kienos, he peaceanos, he maenos, he hoinos, he dahienos, he burhotienos. He yahenos, he bhienos, he mahangaianos, he koinos, he ptabhavitenos, he katienos, he haenos, he pirenos, he jivanenos, he kienos, he jaseanos, he avasenos, he odenos, he bhajanenos. He inkienos, he kimteanos, he bhienos, he tegienos, he seanos, he barenos, he dahienos, he haenos, he isseanos, he parivaroenos, he putenos, he bajhenos, he partienos, he haenos, he odenos, he mahangaianos, he barhatienos, he haenos. He iskeanos, he alavaenos, he ptashasnikenos, he lagatenos, he bhienos, he akenos, he barthienos, he haenos, he sinstanoenos, he kaenos, he sinchalanenos, he maenos, he aneanos, he walienos, he lagteanos, he jeseanos, he vatenenos, he dukenos, he decavenos, he odenos, he onionos, he kudgeanos, he bhienos, he barhenos, he daheanos, he haenos, he pitenos. He ptodyogakianos, he odenos, he buniadienos, he tacheanos, he maenos, he neveshenos, he kutneanos, he kienos, he jatuditenos, he bhienos, he haenos, he takienos, he shikshaenos, he kienos, he gunavata, enos, he bunienos, he daheanos, he lakenenos, he isseanos, he bhienos, he kutchenos, he barhataenos, he haenos. He untenos, he maenos, he katabeanos, he stationtienos, he odenos, he putavahanenos, he jesianos, he kudgeanos, he bhienos, he ismeanos, he shamalenos, he haenos, he yaenos, he subhienos, he milikadenos, he mahangaianos, he kienos, he dutenos, he koenos, he ptabhavitenos, he kutteanos, he haenos. He odd anos, he hume anos, he ind anos, he pud anos, he dhyan anos, he dana anos, he jaturi anos, he heranos, he taki anos, he hum anos, he behatar anos, he samadhan anos, he kaj anos, he sake anos. Let's take a look at the government college data for software engineering courses, measured in lakhs. As you can see, this slide highlights the number of students enrolled in these courses across various institutions. The figures give us a clear picture of the scale and reach of software engineering education in government colleges. These numbers are crucial because they reflect the growing demand and importance of tech education in our country. Understanding where the student interest lies helps us gauge the future talent pool and identify areas where we can further improve access and quality. Overall, this slide underscores the significant role that government colleges play in developing skilled software engineers and supporting the broader tech ecosystem. Let's take a closer look at the data regarding private colleges and their offerings in software engineering courses. The figure here is expressed in lakhs, which helps us understand the scale of student enrollment. What this slide highlights is the significant number of students opting for software engineering programs in private colleges. It's evident that these courses are quite popular, reflecting the growing demand for tech skills in the job market. Understanding these numbers is crucial because it ties into our overall theme of the expanding role of technology education and how private institutions are playing a key part in meeting this demand. It's also interesting to see how the scale of enrollment can influence the quality of education, infrastructure, and industry readiness. So, this slide really emphasizes the importance of private colleges in shaping the future of software engineering talent. Let's take a closer look at the future fees for government colleges, specifically for software engineering courses. As you can see, the current fees are represented in lakhs, which gives us a clear idea of the investment involved. Now, when we factor in inflation at a rate of 6% annually, the costs are expected to rise significantly over time. This means that the fees we see today will increase in the coming years, making it even more important for students and parents to plan ahead financially. Understanding this growth helps us grasp the broader picture of education costs and how inflation impacts affordability. It also underscores the importance of early planning and perhaps exploring financial aid options or scholarships. Overall, this slide highlights the need to consider future financial commitments when choosing a course, especially in a rapidly evolving tech landscape like software engineering. Let's take a closer look at the future fees for private colleges, specifically focusing on software engineering courses. As you can see, the current fees are represented in lakhs, but what's really important here is understanding how these fees are expected to grow over time. We've assumed a future inflation rate of 6%, which means fees will increase annually by that percentage. This growth rate significantly impacts the total investment required for students planning to pursue software engineering courses in private colleges. By projecting these fees into the future with this inflation rate, we can better understand the financial implications for students and parents. It also highlights the importance of planning ahead and considering inflation when making educational financial decisions. Overall, this slide underscores the increasing cost of quality education in private colleges, especially in high-demand fields like software engineering. Recognizing these trends helps us understand the broader picture of education affordability and the need for strategic planning. Now, let's look at the investment figures you should consider for different types of colleges over the years. As you can see, for government colleges, the approximate investment by 2030 is around 11 to 13 lakhs. If you break that down into SIPs, it's roughly 15,000 rupees per month. Moving forward to 2035, the investment increases to about 14 to 18 lakhs, with a monthly SIP of around 6 to 8,000. By 2040, you're looking at approximately 20 to 24 lakhs and a SIP of about 5,000 rupees per month. And by 2045, the estimate rises to roughly 26 to 30 lakhs, with a SIP of around 4,000 rupees monthly. Now, for private colleges, the figures are significantly higher. In 2030, you'd need about 27 to 54 locks, with a monthly SIP of roughly 35 to 65,000. By 2035, the investment climbs to 35 to 72 locks, and the SIP increases to 15 to 35,000. In 2040, the amount ranges from 48 to 95 locks, with a SIP of about 10 to 20,000. And by 2045, it could go up to 0.64 to 1.25 crore, with a monthly SIP of roughly 7 to 15,000. The key takeaway here is, whether you're considering government or private colleges, the amount you need to invest grows significantly over time. Planning early with consistent SIPs can help you meet these future costs comfortably. This ties into the overall theme of strategic investing, aligning your savings with future educational expenses to ensure you're prepared for these rising costs. To know about mutual fund or SIP, you can call or even WhatsApp us at 9,410,011,072. It's a simple way to get all the information you need. If you're ready to start investing, I encourage you to get your mutual fund account today. Remember, the information on this slide is just for your reference, so for more detailed guidance, please contact your financial advisor. They can help you make the best investment choices tailored to your goals. Overall, our aim is to help you understand how mutual funds can be a powerful tool for building your financial future.